Okay, so as of right now, this is where we stand with the new unit. Started breaking it down. So you can see we got some parts here. That's vapor rust. A gallon of it. And it wasn't enough, as you can see, it's shit hanging out the side, so we went and bought another gallon. I need to buy a drum of it or some shit. Vinegar is cool. That's actually what this bracket is in right now, mainly because I just want to strip all that spray paint bullshit off without using, you know, paint remover. But yeah, vapor rust is the way to go. It's a little more expensive, about $30 a gallon, but it's worth it, and you can use it a million times. I've already used this a few times, and I'll show when it's done. You can use it a lot, and it's still gonna work. But I do filter it out when I'm done with it. But we're making a list, checking it twice. We got a couple more parts we had to add to the list. Let me see. We already showed how the oil looked and all the stuff that was in it. We're gonna do a few oil flushes. I'm gonna get just some regular cheap oil just to run it through a couple times, just to see what comes out. But I feel like it'll clear out just because the bike ain't noisy, it ain't ticking, it ain't making no crazy noises. Probably just a little water got in the motor. But this rear axle is giving us some problems. It's pretty seized in there, but we got some punches and we got the tools to get it through. Yesterday it was just midnight and I didn't want to be banging in the middle of the night. Still gotta take that sprocket off. Got a new sprocket coming. The new chain and sprocket for the rear. What else? Air filters coming with the cage. The front axle wasn't no problem getting it off. That's why we got it strapped down, because the weight is off. But about to take the tank off in a second. I'm gonna probably take that valve cover off just to check the spec on the valves. Get them, you know, where they need to be if they need to be there. And then on the other side, we're gonna take off the clutch cover. We're gonna take this whole joint off. Replace that oil screen eventually, but for right now I'm gonna clean it out, and when I run a few oil flushes, need to replace that gasket. I need to check the clutches and make sure them not too bad a shape with all that shit I saw in the oil. We also go paint that, get all that rust off of there, soak that in some vapor rust. Carb still gotta come off. What else? Probably gonna take this linkage off, clean that up and paint it. As many bolts as we can get off. What else? We got a new spark plug coming. This is an aftermarket carb. I don't see no markings on it, so eventually, if it don't run, we gonna get a new carb. But for right now, I feel like, you know, I can get it running with what I got. Run what you brung, that's what they say. Need to get all these rust off these wheels. They do have some dry rot. As you can see, they cracking, but they holding air for now. I might just run it till the wheels fall off, but it'll be like $40 a pop for some new tires each, and then the tube is probably like $10 each. I actually got tubes, I think, for, yeah, I got tubes for one of these from the XR100 project, or maybe not. Anyway, it ain't gonna be, well, it'll be about like $100 pretty much for tires and tubes. which is the reason why I'm putting it off. Putting off the plastics for now, just because we want to get it running as good as possible for now. Drain all the oil, drain all the gas, new fuel lines, new carb, throttle tube, throttle cable, bunch of other shit we got coming. We gonna show that soon. A lot of the parts have already came and a lot of more stuff we got coming. But we gonna break it down some more. See what our list talking about. Order more parts, clean up old parts, and I say I just need about 2 weeks with it. 3 weeks max to really get it really right. A little $500 holler. It's gonna be righteous. You feel me? You feel me? This shit seized. Look at how dry that is. Just dry bone. Over dry. We gonna get it together. Get back to it. dying. Day 3, that's what we had with it. Broken dying.